And first, now tonight, a World War II veteran with one more battle, now fighting government red tape as he seeks benefits tied to the injury that led to a Purple Heart.
But so far, the government's response to this decorated war hero, prove it. Fox News' George Sells is live in South County with a story that you will only see on Fox. George?
Yeah, it was some 7 decades ago, after World War II had ended, that Emil Limpert had had a piece of shrapnel removed from his leg here at the VA hospital at Jefferson Barracks. Now, a lifetime later, it seems, he's feeling a different kind of pain. It was 1944 and the fighting was vicious in the Philippines. Emil Limpert was among the thousands of Americans in the fray. He was under attack, taking cover in a foxhole.
There was 4 of us in there. Well, 2 guys got killed, and the other guy, he got his leg. Oh hell, I guess he lost his leg. It was slit in 4 places from where the grenade hit between us, and then I got one in my leg.
He was patched up and sent back to his unit. It would be 3 years after the war they would discover he still had pieces of mortar in that leg.
I said, well, can I get took out? Yeah. So I went on, they sent me to Jefferson Barracks.
He had since received his discharge along with a Purple Heart and 2 Bronze Stars. A bit of a pack rat, he saved all the documentation all these years, but he had never applied for the benefits he might be eligible for after his service and his injuries until this last year. That's when he and his wife of 70 years entered an assisted living facility and started running out of money.
Well, we got rid of our car, we got rid of our house. I got rid of money I had in bonds and stocks and now I need help.
After more than 2 months of waiting for a response, he got this letter, basically saying, prove it.
Then I got a letter that says we can't accept it because we have no record of you, of being in the service.
Your claim could not proceed under the program because the claim requires further evidence from the veteran.
Proof, despite the fact all this paperwork down to the roster of those injured and the flimsy old x-ray paper, and of course the Purple Heart, had already been provided.
Their answer to come and say we have to find more evidence is ridiculous.
So I must be one of the unknown soldiers, I guess.
And the Limperts are told that his records were likely destroyed in that big fire back in the early 70s up on Page at the Record Center that destroyed millions of veterans' records. Meanwhile, we did ask the VA for comment on this story, and they sent us a form, said Mr. Limpert has to fill this out before they can comment on his story or do any research on it to communicate it to us. We're live at Jefferson Barracks. George Sells, Fox 2 News.
All right, George, let's hope he gets his due. Now